Hey guys, so today I thought that I would do a little bit of a how-to video. This is going to be how I contour my face. Again, it will probably vary for face sizes, face shapes, face structure, but this again is just how I do it. So let's get started. Alright you guys, so to begin my face routine, I like to start with the primer, which is the Porefessional by Benefit. It's in this cute little bottle, and I love it. It makes your skin really silky and smooth, and it helps the foundation and the concealer and all of that stuff go on so much easier. The next step for foundation, I like to mix my two favorite foundations, which is one, the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Pro foundation, and I'm in the shade 102. And I also like to use the Makeupforever HD foundation, Ultra HD, and I'm in the shade 130, which is, looks like, nope, just kidding, doesn't have a name. And I just put it on my hand and I mix the two together and I just start dabbing it all over my face, like so. After all my foundation has been rubbed in and put evenly and kind of just buffered, so to speak, I like to go for my concealers now. I first start by using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and it's in the shade Light Pale. And I just like to put little triangles under my eyes, but I don't put it anywhere else just because I don't like how it looks anywhere else. And I also, after that, I take the Naked Skin Urban Decay Concealer in Fair Neutral, which is the lightest shade. And I also just go ahead and take that and make like a little wing under my eye right on top of the Instant Age Rewind. Just for extra highlight because I like to make sure that I look like I'm awake. Also just taking it down my nose, down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, above my lip, and a little on my chin just to highlight those areas as well. What I like to do with blending my highlighter out is I use this little tiny foundation brush that I found on Wish. It's a shopping app. It's super cheap. It was like $1. It looks like it's by Everyday Minerals, and I just kind of like to pat it until it's to the desired consistency and lighting that I want. Okay, so now that we're highlighted and we kind of look like a crazy person, we're going to go ahead and set that concealer under the eye with my Mercier Secret brightening under eye powder and a BH Cosmetics 115 brush. It's kind of a pointy tapered brush. Ooh, look at all that powder. And we're just going to take a little bit of the powder and we're going to set it under the eye and just sit it there. Don't brush it off, just let it sit there for a minute or two and let it cook so that it can take it all up and set it really good. Once this Mercier powder has been sitting for a couple minutes, I like to go in with my Naked Skin Ultra Definition Loose Powder, and I'm in the shade Naked Light, and it's super, super milled, so it's really, really thin. It's the thinnest, most milled through powder that I've ever come across, and I'm just gonna go in and set the rest of my face with it, while trying to keep the Mercier powder still intact, so that, because I'm not quite ready to take it off. I gotta cook it real good. Once all of the Mercier powder has been swiped away and it's all clean and it's all bright and ready to go, I like to take my contour kit Light to Medium by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I just take another BH Cosmetics 117 brush. It's flat and it's really good for setting the under eyes as well. Taking the banana powder and a little bit of the light pink shade, taking them together. I'm gonna set it even more so that it doesn't look as white, and then it gives it a little bit more of an actual skin color, because I love how bright it makes me, but I don't like how white it makes me, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go back in with that Eco Tools fluffy brush, make sure it's all cleaned off though first, and my relatively new bronzer that I've been really liking and I've been using is Hoola by Benefit. It's more of an orangey brown kind of shade, and I really like it for these cool cool weather days. So yeah, just take a little bit on there and slowly build it up on the cheekbones. And also on the top of the forehead, on the temples, and just kind of work it around up top there, slowly adding on more. You don't want to put too much on and then have to buff it all off. That's a super huge pain in the butt. So just slowly, gradually build it on. So now once we're bronzed up, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia light to medium contour kit again, the powder. I'm going to take this medium shade on the bottom with my flat brush. Again, I don't even know where I got this brush. Oops. I got it off Wish, and it works great for carving out my cheekbones, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that a little bit. Not too much. You don't want to do it to the point where you have to blend it out, but just a little bit right here, and take some up on the top of the forehead, lining the face, not necessarily on the temples, because that's where the bronzer is. We want to keep it nice and golden and more natural looking instead of more carved and hollow looking. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. Just going to go in with a little 119 BH brush. It's a little tiny flat brush, and once again, this middle shade, I don't honest to God know what color it is. I'm just pointing to them, I guess. And then also the banana powder and the pink powder again, just to highlight it. Wonderful. Now that I look like a crazy deranged clown sort of figure, I'm going to go in with a long fluffy brush. Go in and I'm going to buff out my nose contour until it is, you know, you can't see the lines, there's no harsh dark to light, and just make sure that everything looks really blended and really nice. Once all of my contouring and my blending is all done, I like to go in with my favorite brush. It's Rockateur by Benefit. It's a really nice, again, goldy pink color. I love it, and it smells wonderful. Take some of that on my BH Cosmetics brush 113. It's a round, fluffy brush, and put some of the blush on just the apples of my cheeks and kind of blend it into the contour. And last but not least, highlighter. Today I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Illuminated highlighter. It's in the shade Aura, I don't even know. But take it on the little brush that it came with, just get a little bit on and go right above the cheekbones so that it creates a nice highlight. That's it, you guys. That's the whole video on how I contour my face. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe and a comment and share with your friends. If you don't like it, then sorry. Let me know what you guys want to see for my next video by commenting below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.